My name is Michael Shikatano, and this is Right Here, Right Now, a podcast to inspire the learner inside each of us. In a world that is full of so much information, we will help find and package that information so that you can use it in your lives every day in practical ways. And in each episode, we will remind you of the importance of being present and mindful of your daily thoughts, actions, and interactions. It is truly the most vital step to learning and growth, being mindful and present right here, right now, to take on life's challenges and turn them into life's lessons. So come on this venture with us, a new beginning, a new journey that starts right here, right now. Welcome back, people. I am Michael Shikatano, your host of Right Here, Right Now. Today, we have another bonus episode. I'm very excited to bring you another creative expression with some poetry set to some music. The inspiration here during a meditation, I heard the words, "still in the storm." It may have been at the end of a yoga class. I'm not sure. I started writing this a good 5 or 6 weeks ago, but the phrase "still in the storm" stuck with me. It seems like we're storming every day, getting through a little bit of a cloudy mess that we're managing in our lives. And we have a bright outlook often, but sometimes it seems like we need to find some of that stillness. And this week's episode on solitude, I thought may have been somewhat related to the stillness that we can find in the midst of our storm. So that solitude, right? That quiet place within ourselves, a place of peace, a place of calm, a place that has no physical space except that which occupies our mind and hearts. And so today, in this moment of stillness, let's try to drop in, be present in this moment with a nice deep breath in. And we release that breath. And I hope you can find some stillness in this moment, some solitude, no matter whether we're at the top of a mountain all by ourselves or in the middle of a bustling city or anywhere in between, that solitude that we can find within ourselves as we invite some stillness into our hearts. And I bring you still in the storm. Are we still in the storm? Can we be still in this storm? Can we still be in this storm? Is the storm coming or going? There's really no way of knowing. Are we still in this storm? Or is the next one on its way for sure? Can we make it the norm to find peace and to restore, to explore stillness in your storm, to be still in the storm? When we're still in the storm, do we want to come out the same as before or strive for something more? This storm's improving our capacity to persist with more tenacity, and the storm may change our direction. Do not resist. We shall be more accepting, and we are collectively collecting, making many new connections in coping and protecting, striving and realizing the work ahead is unrelenting, a calm approach to stormy weather. Can we find that stillness and peace in getting a bit better? As we feel tethered to this empty feeling, we may have in the middle of this storm? Can we be light as a feather, making it easier to weather the elements of this storm? We are still looking for our stillness, and we must be still in our focus. We are still and in search of what our mindful thoughts may hold for us, alone with this thinking, and ease into a feeling of rethinking, making it through the storm that's storming, and we are still facing each cloudy moment. The only way to restore in the middle of this storm is when we are still with each moment, laying silent in our quiet in a meditative state. To weather this storm, I cannot overstate the power of this stillness and the might of every breath we can employ. Breathe in, be still, breathe out, breathe in, we will, breathe out. Breathe in, take note, breathe out. Breathe in, make room, breathe out. These words are coming out at a steady, tranquil pace, hoping you might relate and correlate their meaning to make a lasting space. They seem so ornate, released from my body, just streaming, looking for a place. That doesn't mean you will relate or extrapolate or perhaps ever embody. Notice your demeanor in the midst of the storm. Your awareness of this stillness can't be missed in the storm. The storms will keep arriving in forms that will keep us quietly contriving. All the ways and unique displays that we can reform in our storms. Right here in the midst of all that stormy mist. Right now, we release our grip and unclench our wound-up fist as we eye up the storm in this perfect moment of reflection, and with some solace we look to learn the lesson that is in store for us once more, which we can employ time after time, with a lesson on our learning another lesson taught once before upon greater introspection, with the capacity for inspired inspection to come out a bit more gentle as we explore a greater potential we have in store for us to reach a state of being better than before. I hope we found some stillness here in the midst of any storm that we're trying to get through. These storms are not easy. Some stillness may help. Be present, be mindful, be still in the storm, right here, right now. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time, right here, right now.